At RUMPKE Waste and Recycling, family is at the heart of all we do. Our name is on every truck, every container, every facility. And we take pride in what our family name represents: friendly, reliable service. Families trust us. Businesses trust us. Communities trust us. And you can too. Learn more about our family business and the important work we do at rumpke.com. RUMPKE, waste and recycling done right.
Welcome back, everybody. Inside the Nest with Connor, sponsored by RUMPKE. I'm your host, Connor Wilhite. A great episode lined up for you today. We started off at Cherry Blossom Golf Club right here in Georgetown, Kentucky for a feature on the Scott County boys golf team.
Here is what head coach Trey Ogle had to say after his match win over Western Hills.
Trey, talk to us about your golf experience and how you got into coaching Scott County golf.
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I started playing golf my senior year summer. Fell in love with it. Started playing, quit basketball to play golf, and had a pretty good senior year in high school. And got an opportunity to go and play at Georgetown College. And started as a walk-on my freshman year, and then went on scholarship on the second half of the semester in the freshman year, and ended up getting to be a captain for my sophomore through senior year. And I just fell in love with it. Wyatt Merkins and Brady Parker, my two seniors, I got really close to them while at Georgetown. And going into, after graduating, they did not have a coach 3 weeks out till the season. And I just like, you know what? I've got a little bit of time. I'll go ahead and I can be a coach. And so that's kind of how we started. And 4 years later, here we are, and I'm still here coaching them.
You graduated a few guys last year that were a big part of your team. So what was your expectations coming into this season?
Expectation was confidence. I thought we'd be good. I thought a lot of the guys put in the work in the off season to get better. Wyatt had a great summer. Clay Watchter, our junior, played really well. Timmy Clay, who also put in a lot of work, and then obviously Brady as well. Those four guys have just come and taken their game to the next level, and it's really been impressive to watch them on the field.
Talk to us about some of the teams you played this season and some of the nicer courses that you played.
Yeah, so we played a couple decent courses. Overall, I mean, this state is loaded with talent here in Kentucky. Right now, we actually are, I think, 8th in the state right now, just rankings. And we get to go play in All-State, which is one of the biggest tournaments of the year. A lot will argue that it's better than the state tournament, just competition-wise. So our guys have just competed at a very high level, and they hold their own against everyone. You've got Brady and Wyatt, who are two of the best seniors in their class, and they've led this team to where they are. And then Clay and Timmy as well have just shown up match after match, tournament after tournament, and we have a chance to go in and win the whole thing.
Tell us about some of the younger guys on your team this year and how they contributed.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of younger guys, Lewis Jerry, Ethan McNeil, who are learning, like golf, you know, it sometimes takes a while. So you got these guys that are freshmen, sophomores competing with seniors. It's a little frustrating because there's a lot of development stuff that happened in those 2 years, but they've responded, and these last couple of weeks have had some of the best rounds of the year. They'll be led next year by Clay Watchter and Colin Chandler, and it's going to be another good group, and excited to see them continue to get better and improve.
Coach, you talked a little about All-State earlier. Just tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
How you get there and
yeah. So All-State is kind of golf's version of rankings and like who's the best in the state. So during the summer, we have tournaments, and say you get first place, you get 100 points, second place 90, third place 80, and it goes down, and top 5 teams get points. And your top 7 finishes of the whole season gets your ranking. So right now we're 8th in the state, and next weekend we have the honor to be the first Scott County team to ever go to All-State. We're currently 8th in the state, and so these guys get to compete against the best golfers in all of Kentucky, and in this region you've got 15, 20 guys that are going to top D1 programs. And so we get to compete in that next weekend, and that's, in my opinion, a bigger honor than even going to state.
Coach, what are some of your expectations for All-State or some of your goals?
I think goals is just to compete at the highest level. You've got your St. X, your Trinity, your Madison Centrals, who are just great programs, top and bottom. But at the end of the day, I like my guys. I like how we're competing, and I'd put them up against anybody in the state right now.
Coach, thank you, and good luck at All-State.
Thank you.
I'm here with Scott County Golf seniors Wyatt Merkins, Brady Parker. Tell us about your season so far, guys.
Oh, it's been pretty good. Gonna make it to All-State. That was a big accomplishment for us, but we went 6-0 in matches. I mean, that's all we could really ask for. We got to make a run, hopefully at regions, get to state, but I think it's been a success for sure.
Yeah, I agree with him. You know, All-State was a huge accomplishment. I honestly, coming in the year, I didn't really have expectations for us, but after our first tournament when we won, I was like, all right, you know, let's set some expectations. But yeah, All-State was definitely probably the biggest accomplishment so far, but we got conference and regions coming up, so we can add more success to the chart.
Brady, what? No, you're good. Brady, what were some of your expectations coming into the year?
Making All-State as an individual, more individual stuff. I was not expecting it as a team, like to play this good, but definitely conference player of the year. That making state, getting All-State individual, that just stuff like that. Hopefully win state. Hopefully make a run, win that for sure.
What would you guys say are some of the best teams and courses that you played so far this season?
Yeah, obviously, you know, you have the Centrals and the St. X's of the world, but course-wise, I'd probably say so far Stonecrest was a good test. That course, first time we played there, it was played very tough. We didn't play very good, but you know, it plays tough for everyone, not just us. So.
Yep.
And then what are you guys looking forward to going into All-State?
Just, I mean, enjoying. We're gonna be playing with great teams and playing at a great course and just having fun. I mean, don't got that much time left, just having fun last time doing all these things. So that's definitely what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I think a realistic goal for us at All-State as a team would probably, you know, if we all play well, we could sneak in a top 5 finish, or and individually too. I mean, a top 10, top 5 finish would really be a good way to end your high school season.
And now we send it across town to Great Crossing High School, to the wrestling room, with Coach Sam Murdoch and his staff as they prepare for the upcoming wrestling season, as well as some information about their upcoming fundraiser.
I'm Sam Murdoch, coach from Great Crossing Wrestling.
I'm Joe Carr. I'm also one of the coaches here for Great Crossing Wrestling.
So the season is quickly approaching. What are you guys looking forward to most about this upcoming season?
You know, this is my first season, but I'm definitely looking forward to working with all of the kids. Definitely looking forward to the new season that's in front of us. You know, wrestling itself is a sport that can be very difficult at times, and we're going to have some ups and downs, and just looking to embrace all of it.
This year's team that we bring back, both the boys and girls, has a little more experience. 2 years ago, losing 10 seniors on the boys team provided a lot of growth and opportunities for our young team. And last year they did well. They've fallen into a larger role. So we'll see if the summer participation will work, how that translates from at the end of February.
So you have a big fundraiser coming up, an arm wrestle competition. Talk to us about what the competition is and then how it's going to help your program in the future.
Well, we've got it's an arm wrestling tournament. Kids are welcome to, high school kids. Anyone 17 that's sponsored, that has an adult that has joined, they'll get the participation. Entry fee will be free. Anybody that'll come out, it'll allow you to be around our team and give us an opportunity. We're going to work the concession stand, hopefully provide some good food and watch some good competition.
Yeah, I think anybody just like sitting at the dinner table or for a family reunion, you get family around and it's like, let's arm wrestle. And so I think this is something that brings back a little bit of that feel. It allows you to be able to get off the couch and bring some of that competitive nature. And so I think this is just a fun event and a fundraising event for our team.
And then who do you guys think is going to win? That you know has entered. Do you guys have any predictions on who's going to win it?
I don't know. I think if we had a former wrestler, I think his name was Trent Allen, and I think he does a little bit of arm wrestling. If he enters, I'm putting my money on Trent. He was a college football player, I believe at Lindsey Wilson.
I'm going to have to hold mine because I'm going to have to wait and see who all the competitors are, and then I can tell you. But I definitely am excited to see this fundraiser take off, and I think it'll be a great event.
Hey guys, I'm Bob Kozacek. I'm part of the IM Sport and Athlete Network, and I'm helping put together the fundraiser between the Great Crossing Warhawks Wrestling and the Kentucky Arm Wrestling group. So we're going to be doing an event on Saturday the 20th. It's called Warhawk Wing Wrestling Challenge. So it's available to all ages. You can come out if you're 4 years old to 40, 50 years old, whether you're a boy, a girl, man, woman, whatever, you can come and compete. And we're really promoting next generation athletes. We would really like to see a lot of younger people under 18 come and participate to get you guys off the couch and out doing activities and having some fun and spending the day doing some arm wrestling. It's a fundraiser for the team, so they'll be raising money to help with this great facility that they have here at Great Crossings High School, as well as they do a lot of traveling out of state, and hopefully that will help add to some of the fun so they can continue to do that, because Coach Murdoch and his team of coaches are super awesome. And the school has a great facility, so we just need some money generated to help fund that.
When we return, we'll be at the Billy Hicks Gymnasium, Scott County High School, with the head volleyball coach of the Scott County Cardinals. She's Rachel Murphy. She talks about her season so far and what she expects from the rest.
When you can't fit the car in the garage anymore, or the guest bedroom is overrun with junk, it's time for a RUMPKE open-top dumpster. RUMPKE offers open-top dumpsters in a variety of sizes and are often delivered the next day. You fill the container with unwanted material on your schedule, and RUMPKE takes care of the rest. Don't wait to reclaim your space. Contact the waste and recycling experts at RUMPKE today. RUMPKE, waste and recycling, done right.
Here with the Scott County head volleyball coach, Rachel Murphy. Coach, first, thanks for joining me here on Inside the Nest with Connor.
Of course, glad to be here.
So tell us about your playing career in volleyball and how you got into coaching, and then what led you to Scott County.
So I've been playing since the 6th grade, which was probably 2006. I played at Bryan Station Middle School, played club ball starting in 6th grade, went on to play in high school, went on to play at University of Pikeville. There I was a 6th rotation outside, and then my last 2 years I became libero, so I've kind of got a feel for all positions. And then after I graduated, I started at Georgetown College that fall, so I got that job as the head JV coach, and I was there for the past 8 years. And I've also coached club for the past 3 years. So here in Georgetown they have Alpha Performance Volleyball, and that's where I've been at. I've coached 15s, 16s, and 17s. And then I came to Scott County because just Alpha, Georgetown is home to me. Just where I was at Georgetown the past 8 years, I am from Lexington, but it's just a small community. Getting to coach at Alpha, it's just, I got to know some of those girls, and I knew they needed somebody to take over this program that would be working with them and for them. So I wanted to do that, and I'm glad I'm here.
What was your transition like from club volleyball, college volleyball to here at Scott County?
So it's all very different. College, you're recruiting, you have your players that you recruit, so you're on scholarship. You don't really have to talk to a lot of parents in that aspect. Club, you talk to parents and they're paying to play. But honestly, throughout my coaching years, I've never really had any issues with parents if you just tell them up front everything. But high school is a little bit different as far as, this year we have the SB 181. And so that is very hard to not be able to call my player up and say, hey, you did great tonight, da-da-da. I mean, I can do it in sports but.
As you said, this is your first year coaching here at Scott County. What were some of your expectations coming in this season, and then how have they played out?
My expectations were, this is a good group of girls. I think they can go and win districts this year, and that's my goal. They can do it. But just the expectation that whether we win, whether we lose, we play hard and we play together. And so far, the feedback that I've heard and received, I think we've exceeded those expectations as far as we're a team. We're one team, we're one program. So freshman, JV, and varsity, we all do the same thing. We all practice the same time. We all do the same drills. We are one program through and through. So if we had to pull someone from JV onto varsity, it's the same. It's nothing has changed. but so far I'm happy with the expectations they've exceeded.
What do you say some of your strengths are as far as your whole team will go this year?
Versatility. I can have hitters play defense, I can have middles play outside, I can have setters play defense. Just if one person isn't on that night, I can have someone else fill in that is just as good, just as strong.
Who have been some of your key players this year?
Definitely, I would say Anna Peters, she's our leader, senior leader setter. Willow Morgan is big on blocks. Zariah Gent has been good offensively. Allie McClanahan has been good all the way around. Everybody. Neela, Allison, everyone's contributing. Ava Kregel, she's a sophomore, and she's a big component in most of our games.
You just talked about Anna. Tell us a little about, she had last home game, she was recognized for her 1,000 assists. So tell us about that, and then how hard is that to do in high school volleyball?
So she actually got it at the end of last season. So we wanted to do something big for her because it's a huge accomplishment to get there. When I came in here, there's no records of anything. So we're starting new this year of records, but keeping stats getting the stats from the past couple of years, that's a huge accomplishment. You're setting your hitters up for success. And even though you're not really getting that moment from the kill, you're getting the moment from the assist. You're running the court.
What are some of your expectations going into district play?
We just have to play disciplined, and we got to play resiliency for volleyball. We struggled the past week, and that's just because we had 4 players that were hitting off, so we all can't be off. We have to find a way that if you're off, you're still contributing in another way, but we all have to play together. And I think if we do lose any more matches, then it's us. So no one has killed us out, it's just us.
Coach, thank you. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
That concludes week 4 of Inside the Nest with Connor, sponsored by RUMPKE. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode. As always, be on the lookout for next week's episode, which will drop Thursday at noon. Thank you to RUMPKE Waste and Recycling for making this show possible.
At RUMPKE Waste and Recycling, family is at the heart of all we do. Our name is on every truck, every container, every facility. And we take pride in what our family name represents. Friendly, reliable service. Families trust us. Businesses trust us. Communities trust us. And you can too. Learn more about our family business and the important work we do at rumpke.com. RUMPKE, waste and recycling done right.